Welcome to an incredible channel. Today we will talk about the richest people in the world. Who made it to the top 10 richest people in the world according to Forbes? The cohort of the world's richest people includes 6 Americans, a French luxury goods mogul, the heir of a cosmetic giant, a Mexican telecom magnate, and an Indian industrialist. Today, we will talk about the top 3 wealthiest people in the world. Many billionaires hold their wealth in shares of the companies they founded. Therefore, the amount of their wealth fluctuates depending on changes in the prices of these shares. Here is the top 3 richest people in the world as of March 1, 2023 according to Forbes. Stock prices fluctuate frequently, so the ranking can change every day. Number 1. Bernard Arnault is a French business magnate, investor, and art collector. He is the founder, chairman, and chief executive officer of LVMH Moët Hennessy Louis Vuitton, the world's largest luxury goods company. Arnault has an estimated net worth of $240 billion. Bernard Jean-Étienne Arnault was born on March 5, 1949 in Roubaix. His mother, Marie-Joseph Savenel, daughter of Étienne Savenel, had a fascination for Dior. His father, manufacturer Jean-Léon Arnault, a graduate of École Centrale Paris, owned the civil engineering company Ferret Savenel. In 1973, he married Andy Wavrin, together having 2 children, Delphine and Antoine. They separated in 1990. In 1991, he married Helene Mercier, a Canadian concert pianist, together having 3 children, Alexander, Frederick, and Jean. Arnault and Mercier live in Paris. All 5 children, Delphine, Antoine, Alexander, Frederick, and Jean, have official roles in brands controlled by Arnault, along with his niece Stéphanie Watine Arnault. Alexander is the EVP of Tiffany & Co., Frederick is the CEO of Tag Heuer, and Jean is the Director of Marketing and Development at Louis Vuitton. Since 2010, Arnault's daughter Delphine has been a partner of Xavier Niel, a French billionaire businessman active in the telecommunications and technology industry. Effective February 1, 2023, Delphine is the Chief Executive Officer of the luxury brand Dior. Under Arnault's leadership, LVMH has grown to become the largest company by market capitalization in the Eurozone, with a record of €313 billion, $382 billion, as of May 2021. Arnault has promoted decisions towards decentralizing the group's brands as a business strategy. As a result of these measures, brands under the LVMH umbrella such as Tiffany are still viewed as independent firms with their history. Arnault's collection includes work by Picasso, Yves Klein, Henry Moore, and Andy Warhol. He was also instrumental in establishing LVMH as a significant patron of art in France. Number 2. Elon Musk is a business magnate and investor. He is the founder, CEO and chief engineer of SpaceX, angel investor, CEO and product architect of Tesla Incorporated, owner and CEO of Twitter, founder of The Boring Company, co-founder of Neuralink and OpenAI, and president of the philanthropic Musk Foundation. With an estimated net worth of around $192 billion as of March 27, 2023, primarily from his ownership stakes in Tesla and SpaceX, Musk is the second wealthiest person in the world, according to both the Bloomberg Billionaires Index and Forbes' Real-Time Billionaires list. Musk was born in Pretoria, South Africa, and briefly attended at the University of Pretoria before moving to Canada at age 18, acquiring citizenship through his Canadian-born mother. 2 years later, he matriculated at Queen's University and transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, where he received bachelor's degrees in economics and physics. He moved to California in 1995 to attend Stanford University. After 2 days, he dropped out and, with his brother Kimball, co-founded the online city guide software company Zip2. In 1999, Zip2 was acquired by Compaq for $307 million and Musk co-founded X.com, a direct bank. X.com merged with Confinity in 2000 to form PayPal, which eBay acquired for $1.5 billion in 2002. With $175.8 million, Musk founded SpaceX in 2002, a spaceflight services company. In 2004, he was an early investor in the electric vehicle manufacturer Tesla Motors Incorporated, now Tesla Incorporated. He became its chairman and product architect, assuming the position of CEO in 2008. In 2006, he helped create SolarCity, a solar energy company that was later acquired by Tesla and became Tesla Energy. In 2015, he co-founded OpenAI, a non-profit artificial intelligence research company. The following year, he co-founded Neuralink, a neurotechnology company developing brain, computer interfaces, and The Boring Company, a tunnel construction company. Musk has also proposed a Hyperloop high-speed backtrain transportation system. In 2022, his acquisition of Twitter for $44 billion was completed. Musk has made controversial statements on politics and technology, particularly on Twitter, and is a polarizing figure. He has been criticized for making unscientific and misleading statements, including spreading COVID-19 misinformation. In 2018, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) sued Musk for falsely tweeting that he had secured funding for a private takeover of Tesla. Musk stepped down as chairman of Tesla and paid a $20 million fine as part of a settlement agreement with the SEC. Musk attended Watercliff House Preparatory School, Bryanston High School, and Pretoria Boys High School, from which he graduated. Musk applied for a Canadian passport through his Canadian-born mother, knowing that it would be easier to immigrate to the United States this way. While waiting for his application to be processed, he attended the University of Pretoria for 5 months. Musk arrived in Canada in June 1989 and lived with a second cousin in Saskatchewan for a year, working odd jobs at a farm and lumber mill. In 1990, he entered Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. 2 years later, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, UPenn, where he completed studies for a Bachelor of Arts degree in physics and a Bachelor of Science degree in economics from the Wharton School. Although Musk claims he earned the degrees in 1995, UPenn maintains it awarded them in 1997. He reportedly hosted large, ticketed house parties to help pay for tuition, and wrote a business plan for an electronic book scanning service similar to Google Books. In 2003, Musk said his favorite plane he owned was an L-39 Albatros. He uses a private jet owned by Falcon Landing LLC, a SpaceX-linked company, and acquired a second jet in August 2020. Number 3. Jeffrey Preston Bezos is an American entrepreneur, media proprietor, investor, and commercial astronaut. He is the founder, executive chairman, and former president and CEO of Amazon, the world's largest e-commerce and cloud computing company. With a net worth of $125 billion as of April 2023, Bezos is the third wealthiest person in the world and was the wealthiest from 2017 to 2021, according to both the Bloomberg Billionaires Index and Forbes. Born in Albuquerque and raised in Houston and Miami, Bezos graduated from Princeton University in 1986. He holds a degree in electrical engineering and computer science. He worked on Wall Street in a variety of related fields from 1986 to early 1994. Bezos founded Amazon in late 1994 on a road trip from New York City to Seattle. The company began as an online bookstore and has since expanded to a variety of other e-commerce products and services, including video and audio streaming, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. It is the world's largest online sales company, the largest internet company by revenue, and the largest provider of virtual assistants and cloud infrastructure services through its Amazon Web Services branch. Bezos founded the aerospace manufacturer and suborbital spaceflight services company Blue Origin in 2000. Blue Origin's New Shepard vehicle reached space in 2015 and afterwards successfully landed back on Earth. He flew into space on Blue Origin NS-16 in 2021. He also purchased the major American newspaper The Washington Post in 2013 for $250 million and manages many other investments through his venture capital firm, Bezos Expeditions. In September 2021, Bezos co-founded biotechnology company Altos Labs with male.ru founder Yuri Milner. The first centibillionaire on the Forbes Real-Time Billionaires Index and the second ever to have eclipsed the feat since Bill Gates in 1999, Bezos was named the richest man in modern history after his net worth increased to $150 billion in July 2018. In August 2020, according to Forbes, he had a net worth exceeding $200 billion. In 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, his wealth grew by approximately $24 billion. On July 5, 2021, Bezos stepped down as the CEO and president of Amazon and took over the role of executive chairman. AWS CEO Andy Jassy succeeded Bezos as the CEO and president of Amazon. In September 2022, he was ranked second on the Forbes 400 list of wealthiest Americans, with a net worth of $151 billion. Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, on January 12, 1964, the son of Jacqueline Guys and Ted Jorgensen. At the time of Jeff's birth, his mother was a 17-year-old high school student and his father was 19 years old. Jorgensen was a Danish-American unicyclist born in Chicago to a family of Baptists. After completing high school, despite challenging conditions, Jacqueline attended night school, bringing her baby with her. Jeff attended a Montessori school in Albuquerque when he was 2 years old. After his parents divorced, his mother married Cuban immigrant Miguel Mike Bezos in April 1968. Shortly after the wedding, Mike adopted 4-year-old Jeff, whose surname was then legally changed from Jorgensen to Bezos. Guys, her husband and her son left the area and asked Jorgensen to discontinue contact, to which he agreed. After Mike had received his degree from the University of New Mexico, the family moved to Houston, Texas, so that he could begin working as an engineer for Exxon. Jeff attended River Oaks Elementary School in Houston from 4th to 6th grade. Jeff's maternal grandfather was Lawrence Preston Guys, a regional director of the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission, AC, in Albuquerque. Lawrence retired early to his family's ranch near Cotulla, Texas, where Jeff would spend many summers in his youth. Jeff would later purchase this ranch and expand it from 25,000 acres, 10,117 hectares, to 300,000 acres, 121,406 hectares. Jeff displayed scientific interests and technological proficiency and once rigged an electric alarm to keep his younger siblings out of his room. The family moved to Miami, Florida, where Jeff attended Miami Palmetto High School. While Jeff was in high school, he worked at McDonald's as a short-order line cook during the breakfast shift. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our incredible channel.